Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your brother, your boy, courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
Many of us might not know this woman, but I believe we will know the man. The man you are seeing there is Pastor jerryeze, and the person you are seeing close to him who is on this interview is Dr. enojerryeze. That's the wife of Pastor jerryeze. There was something that happened. Guys, I have seen this video and I've had it on my phone for the past 2 months. But the truth is that I traveled and it has been there. Even before I traveled, I think so, it has been there, but I've not seen chance to share it. But this morning, I had that inch to share it so that we can learn. You know, sometimes when things like this happen, we feel that, yes, it is normal. But sometimes we don't really want to know the genesis of these things, where they are coming from and where they are going to. In this particular video, Dr. enojerryeze, who is Pastor jerryeze's wife, gave a secret or made open a secret that almost ruined her marriage. Let me tell you, people you want to be like, people you dream to be like, people you envisage to be like, do you know what they have been through? Do you know what they have gone through? Do you know how things have been with them? She almost lost her marriage because of her personality. I will not want to talk much. Let me not just drag it. Let me allow us watch this video, and then you will see the reason why you need to try to know these people, try to know their story, and try to support them in various ways before you claim them as mentors, as mommy, and as studies. Let me not talk much, like I said. Let me just go show us this video so that we can learn and hear what she has to say. How anger, short-temperedness almost made her ruin the beautiful marriage she has with her husband. Anyway, guys, that's all I've come to show. I want to thank you all for watching my content. Thank you so much for your love and the care. For those of us who haven't subscribed, please, I beg you, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share so I can move this ministry to the permanent site. So come away next time till you see me on screen, guys. I leave us with this video of an interview made by a presenter with Dr. enojerryeze, who happens to be the wife of Pastor jerryeze of the nsppd, the one they say what God cannot do does not exist, where she made a very revealing secret of how she almost ruined her marriage. Let's go and hear what she has to say, and please give me your opinion in the comment section.
Very angry person. I could get angry for almost anything easily, you know. Hot-tempered, that's even the word. Yeah. Hot-tempered, you know. So I was hot-tempered, and probably because I watched my parents, I didn't really regard people. I didn't know how to give respect to people. So these were things, and I was stubborn. I was very stubborn. Wow. I was stubborn and highly opinionated.
Wow.
That's the combinations.
That's serious. That's explosive.
I'm telling you, highly opinionated. So, and I loved to argue.
Whoa.
I could argue. Oh, you can't win me in an argument. Oh, and I used to argue off point. I don't know if you know what off point means.
Yeah.
Argue
it's not making sense, but
because I am opinionated, so I will stand my ground on whatever I'm saying. And no matter what you're saying, I can't understand you. I don't even want to understand you except you understand me.
Wow.
And these were things I grew up with. And because I grew up like that, I didn't even know it was a problem. And my parents wouldn't have pointed it out as a problem because I got it from them, so we are all alike. So it was when I now left and got into the university. I think where I even found out that I actually had the problem when I met my husband, because I didn't know I had a problem. I actually thought I was good, and you know, I love to smile, so I was a smiley kind of person. So it's only when you get to me that you now, you know, you see anger, but if you meet me, you will never know. So it was just beautiful, you know. So I didn't see it as a problem until I met my husband. And in our relationship, we went out for 5 years. We went out for 5 years before we got married. So it was in that, you know, in our going out, then he starts to point out things, and I'm like, what is the problem? As in, I don't see it as a problem. When I was arguing, people used to tell me, you know, people used to hail me for my arguing skills, you know, and they'll be telling me how I have had 2 people want to sponsor me to read law. because I could argue. So it was a strength.
Yes.
That was what I thought. It was a strength. So how do I now meet a man and he's telling me that this is not a strength?
Yeah.
This is terrible. Yeah. You know, you can't continue that way. So it was a lot to battle with. And not knowing, you know, by the time we got married, this thing started to put a strain in our relationship. And it became so bad because the man I married was such an amazing man. He came from a background that was very peaceful. He's a very peaceful person till date. He is very peaceful. He doesn't like problems, trouble, nothing. But me, I came from a home that did not know what peace looked like. So peace for us was you shout, and that's peace. Yeah. When it's not peace is when you start boxing, when you start fighting. So if I'm talking, we're like, why are you raising your voice? Why? I'm like, me. I said, there's no problem. Nothing is happening yet. You know. So my husband couldn't just understand where I was coming from. And I think another problem I had was that I didn't really have an understanding of what God had put in his life and who he was and who he was to people. And because everything I did was affecting him, even to ministry. You know, you have a ministration you're going to go for. You don't want to have an argument before a ministration. But I didn't even understand all these things at that time. So I can make him so upset before he goes for administration. I think it just took God to help my husband during that period, because you have to show up to the people and you have to give to them, you know. And it's now that I'm doing ministries, now that God has, that I now understand the place I put him in, you know, those years, because you need a mind that is, you know, at peace, and you need a free spirit even to receive from God. You don't need offense. You can't receive from the Holy Spirit with offense. So you imagine what I was doing. I think the devil was just using me, you know, at that point. And these things were things that caused a lot of strain, to the extent that at some point my husband even, you know, stopped talking much to me. He would just be quiet. I can say everything I want to say. He would just be nodding his head. And you're expecting that he shouldn't just nod, but he was just nodding because, you know, I don't know the next thing I'll say, and you flip, you know, you go off, and I won't know how to control you. So, and just to go back to what you said, sir, about, you know, him saying I left him. Do you know, the truth is that angry people, most times, when they do the things they do, they don't even know what they are doing. They don't remember.
Wow.
They don't remember what they do, because they do it in anger, in the heat of the moment. It's an emotion that it's uncontrolled. And because you react, you know, based on that emotion, by the time you come back to your senses, by the time you calm down, you forget many things you did in the heat of that outburst. Wow. So it's the people that you have offended or hurt that are the people that can remember what you did. My husband has also reminded me, one of the times he spoke, he said he can remember the times I threw plates out of anger. Do you know, I can't remember it. And I tell him, are you sure it's me? I said, it can't be me. No, I couldn't have done that. Me now. No, it's not me. But you see, but these are things you do, and it keeps, you know, it keeps, you know, there was something I said in my book, and I said that, I said something, I'm sure you must have read it, when I said that, you know, today marriages, what is breaking homes is not even, it's not as much as, you know, those days where you say maybe it's infidelity. The things that are breaking homes today are these little things. They look little.